Faisal Islam, thank you very much. It certainly looks very nice there. But for many people, I think it will feel an absolute world away from some of the issues that we've been looking at. I've spent the last few days in Biddulph and the surrounding areas finding out how people are managing as recession turns to recovery and recovery turns at long last to growth. Well, in Davos, as we've heard, they're talking about the economic destinies of millions. But can they say anything about inequality or wages that means anything to people here? From the heady heights of Davos, a bold claim. The global elite talk of reshaping the world. But a world away, does Davos really mean anything? Davos Drive is home to 19-year-old Liam Beckett. Like a growing number of young people, he lives at home with his parents because he simply can't afford to move out. The prospect of never owning his own place, a depressing possibility.
It's like a dream. It's impossible, something that you can only think about. You can't, no one my age, unless you are really, really well off, can afford a mortgage. Even the deposit on a house is just money that someone my age hasn't even seen.
So you rely on your parents putting you up for free, effectively, and you're lucky, I suppose, that your parents can afford to do that.
Yeah, well, even they can't afford it.
Liam is soon to become a parent himself.
I got a phone call and the doctor told her that she was about 30 weeks pregnant.
That was the first you knew about it?
Yeah, I think I nearly dropped the phone up and it shocked me a bit.
How he'll provide for his new family is a real concern. He works for Sainsbury's, but they can only guarantee him 21 hours a week. He earns £500 a month, spending half of that on getting to work.
At Christmas I was getting 40 hours a week. I was earning a lot more than I've ever earned, but now I know that in the next few months the wages that I was earning around Christmas is going to halve. So there needs to be a sense of security for people.
Job security's never been too much of a worry for Lee Massey. The family chimney sweep business has survived for 6 generations. After tough times in the 90s, he says spiralling energy costs over the past few years have actually pushed much more work his way.
Yeah, business is good at the moment, I can't complain. More and more people are coming back over to the open fires and multi-fuel stoves, so that's caused an increase in work. So
why are they doing that?
It's basically, I reckon, just to try and save cost of heating the homes, alternative fuels rather than the convenience of having gas in.
So you've done well out of the cost of energy, cost of fuel?
Based on the fact that gas is going up quite frequently, 10%, 12% even there, I have seen an increase in my job for sure.
For those with no job at all, the picture is very different.
I think the rise in the use of the food banks is the best illustration of the hardship that those people are actually suffering.
Mark Statham is a community volunteer on the Bentley estate. He has a law degree and a master's, but has been out of work himself for a year. He says all talk of economic upturn is meaningless for him and his neighbours.
The economic indicators might be saying that, but I think for a majority of people in Stoke-on-Trent who are unemployed and those on low wages, they're definitely not feeling any benefit from any change in circumstances, we might say, on a national level at all.
I mean, in terms of how things are for you month by month?
Week by week. I think week by week it's, it's punishing.
From Davos Drive to the suburbs of Stoke and beyond, many would like to see the world reshaped. But few seem to expect the great and good of the other Davos to do it.